Good morning. Today we're looking at one of our most interesting shrubs. This corkscrewy curlicue thing is called a corkscrew hazel. From what I've read about them, most corkscrew hazels are grafted plants. They're grafted from one plant onto a regular hazel root stub. I'm guessing this one probably is too, but as you can probably see, I can't see the bottom of it, so I don't know for sure. I do know that no other hazel branches ever sprouted up from it, but I don't know how old this specimen is either. Unfortunately, this particular plant is dead. It died from Eastern filbert blight. Filbert is another word for hazel, and I guess the Eastern filbert blight was pretty harsh on a lot of the hazels, and particularly these corkscrew hazels. So you can probably see, it looks like there's smudge on my camera. That's better. You can probably see these little black nodules. They look kind of like warts on the branches. That is the fungus. It was a fungus, and so that's the fungus that killed that bush. So we're going to be removing this bush, and honestly, it seems like this bush wasn't really planted in a spot where it would ever really flourished anyway. It's planted in between two houses, so like it literally never gets hardly any more than like an hour, maybe two of sun, and it needs a little bit more than that. This plant can live in partial shade, but it still needs more than like 2 hours of sun. Come on, people. So I'm gonna get a new one. Let's go take a look at where the new one's gonna go. Hi, Silver! So this is our little side square between the living room and the porch, and Billy was able to completely clean it out again this past weekend. We did that once at the beginning of the season, and then it got crazy grown up again, and so we've torn it all down again, except for the rose bush. The rose bush gets to stay. This area is maybe as early as next season going to turn into a small frog pond. With some, beautiful little ferns to keep it shaded and whatnot. I think I'm going to call this little section Fern Gully. Anyway, so they make a type of corkscrew hazel, I think it's called the Red Dragon, that is resistant to the blight. And I'm going to get some of that because it's really cool looking. And that is going to go right here, in this little corner here, after we get rid of this stupid poison ivy. Because what I would like to do is get witch hazel and put that in that corner right over here after we get rid of all that stupid poison ivy. And that way, they will grow up together and potentially form like a little golden arch right here. Because they both have yellow to gold to red flowers that bloom late fall / early winter. So I think that would make a really beautiful little archway of, vivid reds and golds late in the season, and also with late blooms like that, help keep our pollinators in flowers for as late as possible. Anyway, so that's the plan. I want to make little golden arches over here with some really interesting plants. A little corkscrew hazel and some witch hazel. So yeah, I think that'll be beautiful as long as it goes well. Oh yeah, you might notice we got rid of the wooden fence that was, go away mosquito, that was up here. It's it's actually right over here at the moment. Can you see it? It's all on the ground here. The wood is so old and it's rotting and it's dilapidated, and it had poison ivy all growing up around it and everything. So we're getting rid of that so that we can do more stuff with the area, and we're gonna redo these little steps here because they're kind of dangerous at the moment. So anyway, those are some of the stuffs that we're gonna do over here. I think it will be beautiful. And yeah, anyway, so have a good day, and oh, one other quick thing before we go, real fast like, do you see this tree? This giant silver maple tree behind me? It's super big. This is Squirrel House because squirrels live in it. We measured it so that we could estimate its age, and that tree is probably somewhere between 105 to 110 years old. I'm guessing it sprouted somewhere around 1910, give or take. This is a very old tree. I'm very happy with that tree. Also, Octimus is probably a very old tree too. I forget how old Octimus is. I've estimated his age before, but I honestly forget. Anyway, so yeah, have a good day. Bye!